Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in our Let's Play world in the 1.9 snapshots. How are you doing, guys? Great to see you again. We are halfway through building our tower here, our Tower of Orthanc as we've called it. So yeah, very Lord of the Rings-ish type tower. It's not going to be exact, but it's our version of it. So hopefully you've all had a good Christmas. Are you ready to get back? I'm ready to build part 2. And hopefully we can get right up to the top there behind me, but I'm not quite sure yet. We got a lot of building to do, so I'm going to be cracking on with that. Hopefully enjoying this series and also my my modded series. Have you checked that out as well? We're playing in the Exuminati pack over on New Area Door, so please do go and check that out. And if you're enjoying the series, go and click that like button right now. Go on. Go and do it. Go and click on like. Let's see how many we can get on this video. That would be awesome. In the meantime, let's get on with some building. That's what we're here for. So Christmas is over for me. Well, it's gone Christmas Day anyway. So yeah, what we're doing is building this next section up, and I'll just build this little section with you guys so you can see what I'm doing. But in fact, you can see there's the bit with the arch and the steps going up. So yeah, we're just bringing this along, and let's see, so we're kind of bringing it all the way up here, aren't we? So we might as well come down to this section here, because what we're doing is we're putting basically steps all the way across the top, and then I think, and I'm going to double check now, yeah, so we're just doing steps going around the corner. So this has a step on it even though that one doesn't, and carrying that all the way around, and it's just literally going the whole way around. So we'll carry on that, and then we're building this up then at this level, which is obviously one block there, two block there, there'll be another 1, 2, 3, and then at least two more. So yeah, 1, 2 more, but at this side, so yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the sides will be 5 high, but on this side, or on the sort of these edges, if you like. Oh, bit of a voice crack there. Yeah, on these sort of end bits, we will have it with the steps like that. So and you can already see I've done that over there on that side. So I think I'm going to do this all the way around. And then once we've done this bit, we can start looking, I think, to see how we can sort of make it slightly different at the top. Try and sort of bring some maybe some windows into it, or sort of viewpoints or something like that. I don't know, so we'll have to see. And I didn't want to do that, did I? Already making mistakes while I talk, so you know what, guys, I'm going to get cracking on with this. And then when we've done that, I'll see you back in a minute. So I've had to change this ladder now around to this side, because we're getting to building round by here. Yeah, so it's getting pretty tight in here now in terms of things. So I just built a little platform out to try and show you guys where we're at. So okay, how do we explain this? So what we've done is we've built, first of all, 3 layers, sort of starting I guess above those steps. So we had those steps in before, so above it we've built 3 layers. Now on the sides here, and you can probably see it best over there, I've kind of alternated steps and blocks, and then just blocks going across the top. So that's what we've kind of done there. So again, you can see the sort of yeah, steps going in there, but on the end again I've put in these sort of slabs here, and I've decorated it out. So what we've got in front of the steps, we've put in fact it's not in front of the steps. In fact, we've got a step there, and no, because that's part of that step there, isn't it? So above the steps we've got fence posts, and then inside we've got fence posts, but I've started to introduce some dark oak fence posts as well, just so I can get a gap in between, because the wooden ones don't join up with the nether brick ones, and it's the darkest one we've actually got. So I've got those fence posts, and you can see if I come over here, how they're poking out the side, so they're above the step that we finished off last time and form part of that first row there. And then once we've done that, we then have essentially 7 going up, and in front of the 7 we've put these steps. So I've put them all the way along there, but I've kind of left that gap there to put them along, so they kind of don't join up, and that gives us a nice sort of, although it's not connected, it's a nice connection there. I think it works quite well. And then we formed an archway, which has just got the half steps in the corner, and then the same combination again we've got down below here. So we've got the nether brick fence joining up there, and I've got this, so we then don't have this. Now what I'm hoping to do is, this is going to be a section that you can see all the way through, so it's not going to be blocked off, there's not going to be anything in there, it's like an open tower area. So hopefully when we get rid of this, wherever the minecart elevator is, which might be in the middle, or whatever system, it won't be that visible, if you know what I mean. So we'll either use nice bricks again, or we'll stick it in the corner or something like that, where you're not going to actually see it. So that might be a better option actually, is to put the minecarts up the corner, so you don't see them so much, or something along those lines. So yeah, and I've got glowstone down here. I originally played with the idea of using the redstone lamps, which is actually, you can probably still see here, yeah, still got me switches on there to do those, but in the end, because I hid the lamps with these steps, it meant I could just have normal glowstone. It's just a little bit cheaper, so and easier to put in, because we've got our witch farm and we've got loads of glowstone. So yeah, that's pretty cool, coming on quite nicely. I think that works. I'd love to know if you guys are building this, if you're coming up with any slightly different changes. So let me know in the comments if you think we've got any alternative to this wood in the middle, or a different way of doing these bars, because I don't quite like the way it joins to the edge of the building. So that's a bit of an issue for me, but I'm not quite sure how we get around that. Would it join to steps? I don't know. So yeah, guys, if you've got any alternatives to that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to carry on building anyway, and we'll have to change it. Definitely getting trickier now to finish this off, but trying to add the detail in there still, which I think is a really tricky part when you're using a block that is sort of the same, especially a dark block like this, and not a block like that. I'm doing this so much I haven't got my axe there, but it doesn't matter, it'll go. Right, so where have we got? Slabs, bricks, nether brick, that's what we want. So yeah, trying to put these round and then do a sort of upside down version as well, and we're going to have to get in there in a second and do the corner. But yeah, the idea is to do this all the way around, and then the third layer is going to be like that. And then when we get at the top, I've been having a play around with it, and I think what we're going to do is start falling off. I think what we're going to do is not fall off the tower. Yeah, so basically build up a sort of a slanted roof, if you like. So on the front we'll go up 1, 2, 3 steps, but on the side we'll go up a step, and then we'll have a block and then a step, and that's going to help us bring this in as well, because we're very conscious about this bit being long and thin, and if we didn't do that we would be out another block here. Yeah, so because what we've got to try and do is bring it in soon that we're going to have a large sort of circular area in the middle going up towards the tower there. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Got it all figured out, I think. It's just, this is the tricky bit, because it's all about putting in lots of scaffolding in the right places to get into where I need to put these bricks. You see, I knew I shouldn't have put those in there yet. Probably there as well. These corner ones are the ones that are tricky, because you've got to do them first to get them coming around like so, and then bring them in. There we go, not so bad. And then it shouldn't be too bad down this end here, because they go straight to the end like that. So it's just that corner bit there that's a bit tricky. The other thing I've done is added on some extra detail down here. It was just looking a little bit plain, so what I've done is I've put these never brick fence posts on there, but I've not connected to the bottom or the top, so I've done, I think they're 4 rather than the 6, which would be the height. And then in the corners, you can see I've done the same over there, but I've done 3, so there's 2 missing from the top over there. So that's the way I've done those, and it just adds a little bit more detail, certainly when you're seeing it from the side and that sort of thing sticking out. And the other bit, can we do it on here? I'll have to do that one last because my steps are in the way. So let's just do it. The end bit, I'm using, that's where these dark oak fences steps come in, so we'll put in that one there, that one there. No, we're not. So I've done that wrong. Let's get rid of it. So at the bottom, there we go, and then on the side, as I fear I'm going to fall off again, and then on the side, yeah. So it just makes a little sort of contrasting colour sticking out bit. In fact, we've already got it on this side here as well. Yeah, so I think it just looks kind of nice, fills that bit in really. So yeah, really happy how this build's coming along now. I think I was a little bit worried about the height. Was it going to be high enough? Did we have enough room in there? But I've just been over and had a look at it from afar, and I think it is looking pretty good. It all seems to match evenly, which is what I wanted to do as well. It's got to look good from the ground. Yet again I fall. So yeah, it's got to look good from the ground, which I think it is doing. In fact, why don't we just go and do just that. Let's just jump off there, fly over to here, and we can have a look at it, can't we? See how it's all going. Oh yes, yes, I'm liking that. That's pretty good. Still not sure about that wood, but I guess as we use it again at the top, it's very good. And so yeah, even at night I think the lights in that top bit there are looking quite good, and in the daytime you'll have the contrast because you'll see the sky through it as well. So yeah, more to do. Of course, all this detail does come at a price, unfortunately, so we're going through the nether brick now like crazy, making all these stairs and steps and things like that. But you know, we've got to do these things, haven't we? We've got to make it look good. So I've come up five blocks straight up in this pattern, you can see there, and I've also outlined it with these fences. Couldn't think of the word then, to sort of bring up to the roof, and I guess we're going to probably not do that. The amount of misplacing I've done and the amount of falling I've done, I'm just glad we got wings. That's all I can say. I'm glad we got wings. Yeah, so I guess that's going to come out there like that, and this then is going to be the final layer of this sort of area that looks sort of quite good from the outside, but is probably pretty useless from the inside, because all it really serves is an actual you know, tower bit. There's only sort of like a 1 by, or there's a sort of 3 by 3 cross, but the corners are gone, and yeah, it's not really practical to use this upper area. It's just going to be a way to get up to the top and get to the AFK point, I guess. So let's put that there and there, and we're going to be out of those, and I don't think I've got any more in inventory. I'm going to have to go down the bottom and get some. So yeah, very resource intensive, but we are nearly there, and this next bit is going to be hopefully just blocks. But yeah, you know, we need to do these details just to make sure we get it right, really. It's as they say. Right, okay, so I think that's good. So we've come up 6 more blocks now, so we're kind of finishing this off and getting into our centre bit, really. So yeah, and as you can see, I'm having to be really tricky with ladders, bringing them up here, there and everywhere. So yeah, let me go and get some more blocks. Alright, on to the final finishing line. Almost finished here. So what we are going to do is build, by the way, I've gone up 10 high in this formation. I wanted to do a circle really, but I can't quite, so I've had to do this sort of diamond 3 3 3 3, and then I've gone for the old fence post in between, which kind of rounds it off, I think. So it's about the best we can do in terms of this. We probably needed to make the tower a lot larger if we wanted a proper circle on here, but we can't do that, so that's going to have to do. So yeah, I've gone at 10 of these, I think 10 or 11, I can't remember now. So what I'm going to do now is build this final top platform. So I'm putting half slabs around here with full blocks in the center, and I've moved the ladder, by the way, so it goes all the way down through the center now. So that's something I had to do, but that's done, and I've removed it all the way to the top. I've left that platform there, so we're probably about 18 blocks short of where I ideally wanted to be. However, I think as an AFK point here, most of this is lit up underground. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. So, right, what am I trying to do? So I'm going to put another one there and there as temporary blocks. And so, let's see, I want to put a slab there. And then this one wants to be... No, I'm not going to put a slab there. I lied. I tell a lie. So we're going to put a slab at the bottom of that one. So just so we've got a little bit of an air gap. And then this is going to be, if I can get to it, at the top. Yeah, that works. And then do the slab again at the bottom. And this bit is probably going to come away for now until I work out, but this may well be the floor that we're going to keep standing on here. So that's essentially that. So let's do this next bit on camera if we can. So we've got a block there, so let's go up a block, and let's go again upside down stair, another one there if we can do it, 2 upside down stair, and then probably one more, and upside down stair. So I think that's probably about right. So I'm going to repeat that 4 times, and then I'm probably going to come up, let's have a look now. So we're going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We'll go 10 and we'll see how that looks. I don't know for sure, but what I then want to do, let's see, so this side, let's go down a few. So how have we gone down there? 3. Let's go down one more if we can. And that's not where I wanted to go. So let's see, let's put that one there. I'm trying to do this whilst looking, so where am I? Am I over the top of that now? Yes, so that'll do. So what we're then going to do is steps going up the right way. If we do another one there and another one there, I think that's okay. And we've got that one there. Yeah, I think that works because we get a sudden drop and then these coming down. And then what we'll have, I'm going to have to drop off here. Okay. So what we will be left with, let me just get back up, and we'll do all of these. So we can just build this up now with blocks all the way up to the top. And then I've got something very special. That's it then, is it? It is. So I'm going to have to do one out. There we go. So what we're left with is this sort of wing shape coming out. So which basically will have 4 of them. Let's see if we can just see that from the side. Yeah, so you can see that from the side. And I may even shave off a little bit there as well, actually. So I might sort of bring it, no, maybe higher than that. So we'll have some of it going and not use half slabs, but we'll use them for now. Yeah, let's have another think on that. So let's use stairs, no, not that way round, stairs that way round, and there. Yeah, and we'll take those out there so it gets a little bit thinner as it goes. But then the question is, do we want to come out and add a little bit of shape in here? And I think we possibly do. So let me get that shaping worked, because I think what we need to do is actually come out, make a bit more shape at the bottom, rather than it just being a solid shape as is there. So let's do that one there. We'll do it on camera and then you guys can get a feel for it. So maybe if we don't bring that one there, bring that there, and even take that out of there. And then we can put that one there. Yeah, and we may actually leave the rest of that in actually. Or at least have it going a little bit higher up, shall we say. Let's just build a platform out here. Yeah, so perhaps not have that there as such, and that's why I haven't got them, because I put those there. So let's get that back in there, back in there, and then just chip this bit off there perhaps. Let's go up a little bit, and not like that either. Stairs are really cool, the fact you can do them, but like pistons it's a pain sometimes that you've got to be in the wrong way. I've been playing a lot of modded at the moment, as you probably know if you're watching my other series, and I know with modded it's great because you can use things like wrenches and all sorts of things to turn things around. So yeah, I think that's probably going to look okay. So let's get rid of this scaffolding and I will have a look from the bottom, and if I like it I will carry on doing that, and then we'll come back when the 4 of them are up, because what I'm going to do is put one on each side so they form these sort of, I guess, wing type things all the way going at the top. So yeah, I think that looked good from the bottom, so we'll have exactly the same, one coming out there, one out there, and one out there. All 4 are finished, and I did make some slight tweaks to it in the end. I've brought it in one. You may remember it went straight up from there, but yeah, I've kind of brought it in and going up there, so it kind of comes out a little bit more. This bit here, so because we've then extended those up, and then I've put that upside down step, another upside down step, and then a half slab coming out, so it kind of brings it out. We go straight up, and then yeah, we've got the sort of the steps if we had them before, but obviously just one over. But that's looking pretty good. It looks pretty good from down the bottom as well. There is just one thing, let's do it here, I want to do. There's one thing I want to add to this. I thought we'd do it together. Now where do I want to put this? Probably level with kind of here, I guess. Now I'm not so sure how it's going to look because of this. This is my disappointing thing, shall we say, the bit that is kind of like there, but we need it, sadly. I can't remember if this explodes or not when we put it down, so I might die, but boom. So yeah, let's see how that looks now, because I just wanted this sort of thing floating in, but I believe if we take the obsidian away it doesn't stay there. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. I've not actually tried it. We haven't got a load of gas here, so I guess we could. Should we try it? Should we see if that does it? Let's do it. Is it going to explode instead? We'll do it from underneath here. Probably destroy my tower completely, so let's do that one. It's efficiency 5, a little bit better. Awesome! Is that going to stay like that? Looks very unstable, but oh well, if that's going to stay like that, I'm more than happy, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I tried that. That was just an afterthought. So let's see if we can land anywhere near that Christmas tree. Not on it though. What am I in? Oh, that's what I'm in. Right, okay. Gonna get up. Get up. No, so get out of my way. Go, go, go. Right. That's better. Actually, it wasn't a bad land after all, was it? I just went into the bushes. Let's just get up a little bit higher if we can. Just want to have a look at this from a nice viewpoint. This tree's going to have to come down in a few days, obviously. And ta-da! Okay, so it's not quite the big fireball I wanted in the middle. I guess we could put some fire up there instead if we want, but that's going to stay up there for now. I think that's cool. Look at that coming out in the night time as well. Doesn't it look good? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I love it. I think as a tower, I don't know if it truly represents what it's supposed to represent, but I think that's pretty good. It's going to form an excellent base for us, because we are going to be able to get everything we want inside it. We should have just done that, flown around it, shouldn't we? But looks awesome. Looks awesome. I think so. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you agree with me, think it looks awesome, click on the like button. That would be fantastic. Let's just go and have another look up here as well. It's gonna have to be a thumbnail shot from somewhere, perhaps when we're flying or something, I don't know. So yeah, even in the night it looks good, and that just floating up there, that's what they're made for. They're not made for bringing the Ender Dragon to life again. You know, that's this is how we're going to see it every time we come out of our portal. But yeah, it's just whether we could fit, I don't know, something on there somewhere. That bit is obviously going to have to go. We can't have that in there at all, because obviously we can just see stone, so I'm going to have to sort that out. But I think otherwise it looks really good. We can see bits of torches in there, but yeah, when we come out of here, we just look up and there's a tower in all its glory. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have, and don't forget to leave that like. And yeah, I think we'll call this an episode. We've finished the tower. I just got a little bit inside. I'll probably just make the floors for the different rooms, so that yeah, we kind of know what area we've got to work with, and then we can start putting some automated farms in there. So but I think that's pretty cool. I love it. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time here in the 1.9 snapshots. So see you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.